Good morning and welcome to First on Faith from First Presbyterian Church of Fort Walton Beach. I'm Jackie Hales, the music director and organist, and my sister Janet Wiley is assisting me today. We hope that you will be blessed by the presentation of these two gospel songs.
Many of us probably heard this song for the first time on television when sung by George Beverly Shea at a Billy Graham crusade. The Love of God text is attributed to Frederick Lehman, who immigrated from Germany to America with his family at age 4. His daughter, Claudia Mays, composed and arranged the music. Lehman was a pastor, author, and composer of more than 100 published hymns, though most are not that well known. He wrote the first 2 stanzas, but didn't complete the song until 1917, after being inspired by an evangelist's sermon at a camp meeting. In those days, a song wasn't complete unless it had 3 stanzas representing the Trinity. This evangelist ended his sermon by quoting what became the 3rd stanza, adapted from an 11th century acrostic Jewish poem found scribbled on the wall of a patient's room in an insane asylum after he died. It was assumed these words were written on the wall during the patient's moments of sanity. The 3rd verse reads, "Could we with ink the ocean fill, and were the skies of parchment made, were every stalk on earth a quill, and every man a scribe by trade, to write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky." And the refrain, "O love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure, the saints' and angels' song."
This arrangement for organ is by Carolyn Hamlin.
Another gospel song featured today is His Eye is on the Sparrow, also made famous at the Billy Graham Crusades by gospel artist Ethel Waters. Mahalia Jackson's recording of the song won the Grammy Hall of Fame Award in 2010. It was written in 1905 by lyricist Sibylla Martin and composer Charles Gabriel. The theme of the song is inspired by the words of David in the Psalms and Jesus in the Gospel of Matthew. Look at the birds of the air. They neither sow nor reap nor gather into barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they? Jesus said that in Matthew 6:26. And in Matthew 10:29-31, he said, Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing? And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father. But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear ye not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. Sibylla Martin related that early in the spring of 1905, she and her husband became friends with a couple named Doolittle, who were very true saints of God. Mrs. Doolittle had been bedridden for almost 20 years, and her husband was crippled and in a wheelchair. Yet they lived happy Christian lives. One day, Sibylla Martin's husband asked them what was the secret to their bright hopefulness. Mrs. Doolittle's reply was simple. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Sibylla Martin said that the beauty of this simple expression of boundless faith gripped her heart, and this beautiful song was the outcome of that experience. The first and very familiar verse of this hymn goes, Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart be lonely and long for heaven and home when Jesus is my portion? My constant friend is he. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. For his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches me.
This arrangement for piano is by Robert Hughes. We hope you have enjoyed listening to the stories of these two great gospel songs, and maybe you even sang along as they were played.
Thank you for watching, and we hope it was a blessing to you today.
Have a good day.